But then, okay, I asked for that Boogie Nights thing 47 hours ago. You have no explanation? Not even a lie?
He was locked out by Keith Sweat.
Not even a lie?
He looks good with a 5 o'clock shadow, don't he?
Now stop this. Now, I could not get... You understand I could not get in here. Now, listen. I know I had 14 days to pull a 3-second clip. But I could not find it on the internet. How dare you?
I go, Nick, so he gets real dramatic again, like I'll be fired. I call him, I go, what happened to the Boogie Nights thing yesterday? It's so appropriate. And he goes, the internet doesn't have the scene. I go, well, find it. He goes, well, then we'll have to buy the DVD. I go, then buy the DVD. I'll have to buy the DVD. I know. I'll have to buy the DVD.
Did you have to buy the DVD?
Yeah. Like, it's real dramatic.
That's too bad. Are they going to reimburse you for that?
No, I reimburse him now.
Oh, did you?
That's a new bit. I wrote him a check for $3,000. Even try it, Dan.
No,
I'll give you what the
What do you want? What do I owe you for? Go F yourself.
There's in the last couple of weeks, there's about...
Yeah, guess what? The house down the shore has rent now, you jerk off. You are such a whack job, man. I hate you.
Wait a minute. What do you
You're
mean
such
the
a Chicago
house
Italian.
has rent now?
Stays in my house for free, messes up the place, craps all over the place.
What are you
about to charge me for, you douchebag?
Why are you so mad?
What are you about to charge me for, you cheap douchebag? What are you going to charge me for right now? I want that list, jerk off, you were about to say. Say it, you Chicago jerk off. You know nothing about life. You say you're a Sinatra fan. Sinatra wouldn't even you scumbag. What were you about to say, you cheap bastard? You're not Italian. You're a jerk off. What were you about to say? Now, wait a minute, Artie. Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on right there, pal. Hold on right there, you pally. You're such a knob. You're a creep. And I slept all day once down the shore, and my poor mother, she said to me this weekend, God, Dan does nothing but talk about himself. He's so creepy. I go, I'm sorry, Ma. She goes, yeah, you were sleeping, and he talked about himself for 3 hours. I go, what did he say? He goes, now, Mrs. Lange, now, all my brothers and cousins and fathers, they were the good-looking ones, but they were all mad at me because I got the good-looking girls. Ooh, Mrs. Lange, Mrs. Lange, Mrs. Lange. I should charge him $500 for making my mother sit through that crap. Wipe your ass with 14 of my towels. What are you going to charge me for, you douchebag? I want you to say what you were about to say. Say it.
He bought you a sandwich.
Wait, now where did you buy me? No, wait a minute, Eddie. There's a couple of charges. How about the $400 Ranger ticket I got you sea sucker? How about the Yankee games? How about the Springsteen concerts you got to do for free, you douchebag? You really are a scumbag. What are you about to charge me for? I wrote you a check for 3 G's because the DirecTV jerk-offs. You kept bitching about that. Now I don't know what to do here. I'm crazy. My wife had a chocolate factory and it went under. Mrs. Falato's chocolate factory. Did you ever see the movie? I used to give the tours. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee dee. This is my wife's chocolate factory. It's gonna go under, you pretty soon. Ooh. You suck. What are you gonna charge me for, Dan? I want to hear it right now. What are the charges? You woman. You're a woman. Say it, broad. Say it. What were you about to say?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you better forget, because I forgot.
Come on, I want to hear.
$3,000 I gave you because directly you bitched about it, and then you pocketed $40, you scumbag. You are such a chick. I dropped less on Adrian than you. You want to get out the bill, jerk off? What about parking at the concert? What about parking at the Yankee game? What about gas for the Yankee game? I'll charge you for everything a chick charges you for. You're a chick.
I took the subway to the Yankee.
Yeah, what do you want for that, douchebag? Now, what about my Metro card? Now, I took 2 rides off my Metro card, Pally. That is ridiculous. Now, my wife's chocolate factory went under, and I paid $400,000 for it. Now she's going to be a mortician. She's going to be a mortician. He tried to get the Springsteen tickets. He tried to get Paris to be paid for until I just called you.
Oh, no.
Now, you told me to put that on your credit card. I don't like you, Dan. I don't like you anymore. Don't talk to me in Paris. Don't come near me. You're not coming to meet Springsteen. I might meet Springsteen. You're going to embarrass me.
A new song, Cheapskates in Paris.
Oh, yeah. That's Danny. Falato.
You're going to meet Springsteen?
There's a shot, yeah.
Jeez, now I better go.
Go back and meet
You
Bruce.
better stay, because he's going to get mad at you. I'll go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say if I met Springsteen. What I do?
I know what to say. You know who's not here? Dan Falato. You'd be so embarrassing.
Now, Bruce, I know am I not a Ray Jerseyan? Because I made Artie pay for everything?
Hotel Lutetia. How does Bill Murray put up with you? You don't know Bill Murray.
800 Jim Rome if you have cheap relatives.
You're a creep. You don't know Harry Shearer. I love Mike in Milwaukee. Please call in and yell at him. Please call in Mike in Milwaukee. And call him a knob, the knob that he is. You were so about to chick it up. You were about to be a chick.
Claiming that Dan is stealing money from Artie, and he's on again tonight.
Yeah, I want to.
I so appreciated
let's
you
go to
paying
Ben.
the DirecTV bill, and you
Okay.
didn't even let me get
Ben
out.
Ben on line 2. Hey, Ben, what's going on?
Too busy giving me my
What's
tab,
up?
jerk off.
It's Ben from Clifton. What's up, fellas?
Oh yeah, Ben.
What's
Well,
up,
how
Ben?
I agree with you. Well, before you talk, I even do.
Steve, eat your baloney. So, listen, here's my point, right? Is that, Artie, if I understand you correctly, it's about the iPad, right, or your iPod. Now, if I understand you correctly, Dan
Right.
loads your iPod with music, right? And then
Yes.
you pay him for the music that he gets for you. Is that correct?
Right. I've given him about $4,000.
Okay, about $4,000. Now, the other night, when you wanted a song, and Dan goes, well, your songs are all on my computer, right?
Yeah.
So he's loading
Oh,
his computer
oh.
with your songs, and you're paying for it, Art. And Dan, you know
Wow.
you're doing it too, you Midwest mook.
Wow, Ben, you are, dude. I don't want to. You're not coming to Paris. I don't want to see you there.
Artie,
I want you out of my sight.
Artie, we're
That's
from
my
Jersey,
direct-
bro. I gotta
No,
look
it's
out
Ben.
for you.
Ben, thank you.
You guys are going to hook me up with the studio tour, so I figured I got to look out for you.
I'm going to hook you up with a producer job.
Ben, this is Nick. Ben, this is Nick. Has he ripped me off? Maybe I'm not aware of it.
Clearly. But you know what, Ben? We don't have a leg to stand on because we've found out that what's your name? Dan is a blackmailer. He's an extortionist. He has micro cassettes of every celebrity he's ever met. And I'm sure he's been taping me and Nick.
He's so quiet. He's so quiet about it too. Like, yeah, Art,
So was Sandusky.
I'll load your music for you, but I'll just put it on my computer. Like, Artie,
What a
you're
scam.
You're essentially paying for Dan to have a phenomenal music collection. That's what you're doing.
Okay.
unfortunately.
Wow. So where's my 4Gs? I'll split it with you. With $2,000 you owe me. I'll split it with you.
What are you talking about?
That's why Steve Earle's on my iPod. All your,
No,
you're
you're not.
you did.
I have my.
God, I wish we were on satellite right now so I could say everything you are.
I have my own computer that has my own iPod.
No, and you have all my
iTunes on it.
Ben. I love you, Ben. You know he's right.
Let me ask you a question. We are going to be on satellite
Dan,
events.
you're
What's the
right,
point
Dan.
if we can't
People
say
are
what we're
smarter
saying?
You're
than
right.
you are.
You're right.
I don't get it.
You're right. What, Ben?
I said people are smarter than Dan is dishonest. That's the problem. You know, like,
Yeah.
Dan, we'll always figure out your schemes. Your little Chicago schemes aren't going to work here.
I say that about Obama.
All thieves do. Well, Chicago schemes, Nick.
That's right.
All thieves. You're right. You're right, dude. You're right. We're smarter than you here in New York, Dan.
He's got
If
all
I
his-
miss it,
he's got all his-
I'm too
he's got
busy
all
making
his
you rich and famous. I'm too busy making you rich and famous to ever like see this scam.
What
Yeah.
did Bill
Oh, I
Murray-
got Artie on the line. Ooh, Artie doesn't know anything about computers. Yeah, tell Bill Murray to write me a check for $4,000. What have you ripped him off for? I'm surprised he has any Ghostbusters money left.
Now, Bill, you remember when you were talking badly about the senator? I happen to have that on micro cassette.
You're a woman.
How about the fact that you hate your producer? You come into work early, sit in front of his computer, giggling like a little schoolgirl, chit-chatting with some other jerk.
Jerk off.
Dan,
How does that make you feel, Artie?
How does that make
Dan.
Nick, you always. By the way, Nick, what I always wanted to tell you, Nikki, is that you always talk about these old Sopranos clips. How about the time when Joe Paterno got murdered? So Tony leans into the boys at the funeral and just goes, "Peeps, it's a nickname. Family name is Pepperelli," and he shows him the prayer card like he's holding pocket aces. And then Phil goes, Phil says something like, "Oh, we'll get it redone. The guy was dyslexic." And Tony,
he said.
"What does that have to do with anything?"
Yeah, it would work the same both ways, backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Joey Peeps.
Yeah.
That's what the
Guys, I'm
headstone
gonna hang up
said, Peeps.
Guys, I'm going to hang up and enjoy the rest of your show while I'm packing up.
Thanks, Ben.
For the shore. Have a good one.